Hello, my name is Yong. I am an artist here in Malaysia, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about my thought process and my painting process of this painting right here. This is a digital illustration that I did, and I'll try my best to give you some tips and to let you know some of the things that I've learned while painting this painting. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. Yo, before we continue this video, I want to say that I started a Twitch account. I will be painting digital painting during my live stream there. If you're interested, you can go check it out, follow me, and yeah, back to the video. I wanted to draw something that is cute, something that looks happy, and I want to have a simple concept. So this is my early sketch, and in this sketch is just a little girl looking at this firefly. I want to focus more on my rendering skills, on improving them while painting this painting, and I wanted to focus on the lighting and the girl's expression when she sees this magical firefly. I didn't thought of the location of this painting actually, so at first, as you can see this sketch right here, the background is the girl's hair, and she has a lot of hair that just covers up her background. But later on, I didn't want to render so much hair, so I changed it into a forest. So after this stage, I move on to color thumbnails. So if you don't know, color thumbnails is basically a rough version of the final outcome that you want. So it is a color mock-up. Different colors shows different emotions. I try to make good use of colors and lighting. So I did a few color thumbnails, and this is the first one. I wanted to have an interesting lighting. So as you can see, the main lighting comes from this firefly in front of her that lights up her face to show her emotions. And I think that this is something that will attract people's eye when they see this painting. And also I have a little bit of light at the back of her to show her silhouette and also to show some depth as well. And I think that this lighting is really fun to render and is going to be something that captivates the viewer's eye. Okay, let's move on to the second thumbnail. I tried different colors for shock factor. So yeah, it's pink, and I think it's unique because you wouldn't expect firefly to be pink, right? I like the contrast of the pink and also the blue, the cool color with the warm color. And because it is red, I mean it's pink but still it's red, I think that it can make the painting look scary, which is not what we want in this painting. I want this to be happy, not scary. So that is why I didn't choose this, and I move on to the third one, which is this. I really like how this look like. I like the cool color. I like the fact that it has this purple that makes everything look dreamy and romantic, and it has this comfortable feeling. I love the contrast of these warm, bright yellow colors with the blues and the purple of the cool colors. So I went with this and I bring this to the rendering stage. So I took the color thumbnail and I render it into this stage. My initial idea was to have some carefree elements. So as you can see, her glasses and the firefly's wings, it is just a very simple doodling style. I added freckles because it looks like sprinkles and I think it's cute. And I also find a lot of references. There are mostly fairy lights photography. For the glow of the firefly, I added some warm color around the edges of the glow to make it interesting. And I also changed the glasses into a more realistic glasses instead of more doodling style because I don't like how it looks. And I had this idea of this girl having magical powers, and maybe this fireflies around her and her glasses is her magical powers. Maybe she has this power to make shapes, so she's playing with her magical powers. In the end, I didn't want that. I think magical powers will have too many information in this painting, and I want to keep the concept simple. I added some sparkles from the firefly because I want it to look more magical. So basically, I take my time on adding more details here and there to make it more finished. As I render and render, I reach to this stage. As you can see, it's a lot more finished. So originally the firefly's glow is much more yellowish overall, but I think that adding this red can make it look a lot more attractive, because I think it's satisfying to see the contrast of a really cool color and a warmer color together. So while painting this, I make sure that the background is more blurry, it's a little soft, and a little less detail compared to her, of course, because she is the focus point, and I want to make her silhouette a lot clearer. And I also bring down the firefly behind her. I want the bright areas to be more at the center of the whole illustration. It's like it's been sandwiched together. So the focus point will be right here, in somewhere in the middle, so that it's not too scattered around everywhere. And of course, I want the back to be less dim than the firefly in front of her. That will be the brightest firefly. And I also remove some of the flare on her glasses, the bright light, because I want people to see the eye details more, to see her expression. And also, since I want her glasses to be more realistic, I decided to place it behind her hair. It also shows some depth and some personality as well. I think this makes her look a little bit shy. And I added teeth for her, so she's much cuter now with the teeth. Yay! And I also fixed the proportion a little bit. What I did is I flipped the whole painting to see if something looks off. And I find out that her head is not really front view, so it's like a weird side view, while her body is really front view. So I think it looks a little bit weird, because initially I wanted her whole body to be front view. So I went back and fixed it a little bit here and there, do some plastic surgery digitally, and also make the background light a little bit brighter, because I want to show off her silhouette even more. I think it looks more interesting with a little bit bright colors behind her, while the other higher parts of the forest is dark. Oh, and one more thing I've almost forgot. So while rendering this, I didn't want the overall illustration to be too contrast. That's what I usually do, either traditionally or digitally. Yeah, because, epic. Want to show off, so contrast. It has a more like in your face type of mood, but this painting I wanted it to be soft. So soft, dreamy is what we're going for. And so I make sure that her darkest tone is not so dark. It reached a point, and I make it warmer instead of cool color. But of course, you can see that the parts that's under shadow is much cooler. It's literally blue and purple. But for the darkest value, I make it warm. And also for the darkest part, I put it on her eyes. Yeah, somewhere on her face, because that's the focus point. So moving on, this is the final stage. I made changes with her glasses. So her glasses was too bright. I wanted it to be like metal, and I check my reference again to see how it looks like, and I added bright light on the bottom of her glasses. Here is the light from the Firefly. Yeah, and I made the Firefly a little bit brighter. So yeah, literally a lot more white. So to keep the focus point focus, I use contrast to do that. So the brightest value, which is white, is on her glasses and the Firefly in front of her. And this is the final outcome. I hope you enjoyed this. I was gonna say painting, but I didn't paint anything. I hope you enjoy this explanation. So, if you have been following me, you would know that all of my videos here are traditional painting, which is watercolor, but I do paint digitally sometimes. I wanted to improve on digital painting this year, so to keep me consistent and motivated, I started a Twitch account. One of my friends recommended me, and this year I wanted to try something new because, you know, during quarantine, we all have the same routine. We stay at home, every day is the same, and life gets boring. I wanted to try something new this year, and yeah, I couldn't go out, so maybe this is a good place to start something new. So this is my Twitch account. You can follow me if you want, and I'll be doing digital painting. And for those who joined my Twitch live stream, thank you so much for joining. And yeah, if you were there when I was painting this painting, you can comment down below and let me know that you're there. Besides Twitch, you can follow me on my Instagram. So this is my Instagram right here, and is Yong. I do have traditional artworks and digital artworks all mixed up together. Yeah, because I'm not sure which one I prefer. Or which one suits me more. Sometimes I feel like I'm just morphing into different styles just to try different styles, and hopefully I can have a recognizable style in the future. So if you would like to see my journey of figuring things out, you can subscribe. So make sure you subscribe and click like if you like this video, and also click the notification bell so that you will get notified whenever I upload a new video. So this is the end of this video. So thank you for watching this video again, and yeah, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Wait, that's Dr. Mike. I hope to see you next time, and all the best. Yeah, bye bye. I made changes mostly